The Cold War era was a time of intense technological competition between the Soviet Union and the United States. One of the most ambitious Soviet aviation projects during this period was the Sukhoi T-4 Sotka, a supersonic bomber designed to challenge Western naval dominance, particularly U.S. aircraft carrier battle groups. This cutting-edge aircraft, often dubbed the silent killer, was a marvel of engineering but ultimately met an untimely demise. What made the T-4 Sotka so formidable, and why did it never enter full-scale production? Let's explore the story behind this fascinating warplane. In the 1960s, the Soviet Union was looking for ways to counter the rising threat of American carrier battle groups, which were becoming increasingly dominant in global naval operations. The U.S. Navy's aircraft carriers posed a significant threat to Soviet strategic interests, and Moscow sought an aircraft capable of delivering devastating strikes against them. Sukhoi Design Bureau was given the challenging task of developing an aircraft that could penetrate enemy defenses at supersonic speeds while carrying a heavy payload of anti-ship missiles or nuclear warheads. The result was the T-4 Sotka, a high-speed strategic bomber that incorporated radical design elements never before seen in Soviet aviation. The T-4 Sotka was a revolutionary aircraft for its time, equipped with advanced technology that rivaled Western advances. There are several advanced features and capabilities possessed by the T-4 Sotka. The first advanced feature and capabilities of the T-4 Sotka is extreme speed. This aircraft is designed to reach speeds of Mach 3.0, making it one of the fastest bombers ever. This high-speed capability allows it to evade enemy interceptors and air defenses. The second advanced feature and capability of the T-4 Sotka is titanium and steel construction. To withstand the extreme heat generated at Mach 3 speeds, the T-4 Sotka is made using high-strength titanium and special alloys, similar to the materials used in the American State Route 71 Blackbird. The third advanced feature and capability of the T-4 Sotka is the stealth-like feature. Although not a stealth aircraft by modern standards, the sleek design and heat-resistant materials make the T-4 more difficult to detect by enemy radar. The fourth advanced feature and capability of the T-4 Sotka is advanced avionics. The aircraft is equipped with advanced avionics and navigation systems for long-range precision strikes. The fifth advanced feature and capability of the T-4 Sotka is nuclear and anti-ship strike capability. The primary mission of the T-4 is to destroy U.S. Navy aircraft carriers using large anti-ship missiles or nuclear payloads. Financial and strategic priorities also played a crucial role in abandoning. Despite its promising design, the T-4 Sotka faced several major obstacles that ultimately led to its cancellation. There are several reasons why the T-4 Sotka was cancelled. The first reason was technical challenges. The aircraft's complex engineering and extreme heat resistance requirements made production difficult and expensive. The second reason the T-4 Sotka was cancelled was interference from the Tupolev Bureau. Tupolev, a rival Soviet aircraft manufacturer, had greater political influence and lobbied against the T-4, arguing that existing bombers, such as the Tu-22M backfire, were sufficient. The third reason the T-4 Sotka was cancelled was shifting Soviet strategy. In the early 1970s, The Soviet Union began prioritizing submarine-based nuclear deterrence and intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs, over strategic bombers. The fourth reason the T-4 Sotka was cancelled was cost overruns. The ambitious technology made the T-4 very expensive, and Soviet leaders preferred to allocate resources to other military projects. As a result, only a few prototype T-4 Sotka units were built and tested before the project was officially cancelled in 1974. The aircraft was never mass-produced, but its design and technological innovations influenced future Soviet aviation projects. G. The Su-47. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, Russia faced economic difficulties, forcing its defense industry to focus on cost-effective projects. Developing an entirely new airframe based on the Su-47's concept would have required significant investment in materials. Instead, Russia chose to refine its existing fighter jet designs, incorporating lessons learned from the Su-47 into newer platforms. Although the T-4 Sotka never became operational, its technological advancements laid the groundwork for later Soviet and Russian aerospace projects. Some of its design elements, such as high-speed aerodynamics and titanium construction, were later applied to aircraft like the Mikoyan MiG-25 Foxbat and Tupolev Tu-160 Blackjack. Even today, the T-4 Sotka remains a fascinating example of Soviet ambition and engineering prowess. It serves as a reminder of the Soviet Union's relentless drive to challenge American military dominance during the Cold War. If it had been fully developed and deployed, the T-4 could have significantly altered the balance of power in naval warfare. The Sukhoi T-4 Sotka was an aircraft ahead of its time, a bold attempt by the Soviet Union to develop a Mach 3 strategic bomber capable of neutralizing U.S. aircraft carriers. Despite its technological brilliance, political and economic factors led to its cancellation. However, its influence on future military aircraft remains undeniable. The legacy of the "silent killer" continues to inspire aviation enthusiasts and military historians as one of the most ambitious, yet unrealized, aircraft projects in history.